voice stood shaking where the easy lie sat down. The lights were clean and patient, the table polished bright. The last honest voice stood beneath the light. They asked for softer language, they asked for better time. They asked him not to damage the shape of their design. He brought the names and numbers, he brought the missing page. He brought a quiet warning to a room afraid of rage. They smiled like careful people, they thanked him for his care, then locked the truth in minutes that never went anywhere. No fist came down upon him, no bullet crossed the floor. They only changed the subject and opened up the door. The last honest voice was buried under noise, not broken by the silence, but drowned by polished noise. The last honest voice kept standing in the room. You did not need a grave when the crowd became the tomb. By morning he was difficult, by noon he was unkind. By evening every witness had adjusted what they knew. They called him too dramatic, they called him almost cruel. They said he lacked perspective, they said he broke the rule. The report became a rumor, the warning lost its teeth. The paper stayed official with the blood left underneath. A friend forgot his number, a door forgot his name. The machine kept softly turning and called the turning sane. The last honest voice was buried under noise, not broken by the silence, but drowned by polished noise. The last honest voice kept standing in the room. You did not need a grave when the crowd became the tomb. Truth is not always thunder. Sometimes truth is tired. Sometimes it is one pale face saying this will catch fire. And cowards fear a warning more than they fear the flame, because smoke can be denied until someone speaks a name. We found the minutes later in a cabinet of dust. Every line was careful, every answer smelled of rust. The voice had not been empty, the warning had been clear. But comfort took the microphone and whispered in your ear. So do not ask where truth had gone when all the clocks ran dry. It stood before you trembling. You taught the room to lie, not with falsehood, not with fire, not with some grand choice. You simply raised the volume around the honest voice. The last honest voice was buried under noise, not broken by the silence, but drowned by polished honest voice went quiet in plain sight.